Oh, right, all right, all right. It is time for the return of Diamond in the Ruff. Down here in the bottom left-hand side, representing Storm Gaming, he is Ruff. His opponent in the top right-hand side, a very cheeky Zerg player. He's accidentally pulling his first Overlord. Wait, he's rallying all of his Overlords to the top right of the map? He knows that Ruff likes to hunt down Overlords, so he's even sending his first Overlords to the top right. What a weirdo. It is Agile. Yeah, I think Agile may have been traumatized in one of their previous matches losing Overlords. That's so silly. You should always get at least a bit of map vision with those Overlords, I would imagine. And what is Agile? What is he doing? Yeah, Agile's builds, if you think Ruff's builds are creative and maybe technically a bit inefficient sometimes, but all focused around tech advantages, just wait till you watch this guy play, guys. Agile, I'm pretty sure he took mushrooms before the first time he played StarCraft, because there is nothing normal about what he does. Like, he will just do the strangest shit you've ever seen. It is so hard to understand what he's aiming for in most of his games. Like, he's an absolute madman. So seeing how he clashes with Ruff is going to be fascinating. I know he loves mass Zerglings. He loves mass Queens. I know he likes his Infestors as well. He's capable of many different wild builds. He'll like rush 2-base Lurker. He will tech harder on just 2 bases or 3 bases than any other Zerg. You know, he's kind of got that like cheesy Heart of the Swarm, kind of like a Starbuck twist on how he plays. So it's going to be really interesting to see. And he's going up against the Ghost opening. Oh my god. I love that this is just one of Ruff's. Ruff's like, yeah, this is my standard build. Like, what? So bizarre. Alright, drone's going to have a nice little bit of harass, but the Marine will make quick work out of that. And that drone's toast. It's going to try to run off to the corner, but he's just got to make his will and transmit it back to the Overmind before he goes down. He's like, oh, I'd like an Ultralisk to eat my biomass, and oh, it's going to be hard to get that corpse back to the hive cluster. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I saw a really good meme on a meme on Reddit yesterday where people were complaining about how Protoss still don't have door technology for their base. And then it literally had a picture of, do you know, like, apparently there's ants that have evolved to have a flat head, and literally their whole job is to be the door guarding ant. So there's like a strain in certain ant hives, and they just literally have this big flat round head, and they wedge it in the door. And whenever workers want to come back, I don't know if they like spray pheromones or they like tap a password, but basically he pulls his head out of the door and lets them in, and then wedges his head back in the door. That's this ant's entire life, is he's literally the doorman ant. It's the greatest thing ever. Anyways, a Marine and a Ghost coming across. Link speed still about 40 seconds from finishing. And obviously the Marine is there to try and get a few shots on a Queen to spot. Because if you can get a few Marine hits, 2 Marine hits plus a snipe, you will kill a Queen. And there we go. 1 hit, 2 hit, snipe. Bam! Oh, the Marine runs up to get the high ground vision. The Queen couldn't break the vision. Oh, that's so sick. 2 Queen snipes with 1 Ghost and 1 Marine. Agile's got to be pissed. And now he's got to build a ton of Zerglings. Look at this. All his Lings are coming out. He's like, oh, give me Ling speed. I gotta go. Gotta defend. She's just walking home, man. She doesn't give a shit. She's like, yeah, I did my job. Time to go home, mate. And he's making 17 Zerglings. Oh, no. That's a lot of not drones, as well as the Queens that went down. A fantastic opening from Ruff, who's getting a tank for safety. Starport out for the medevac, so it's going to be, as always, the 4 Ghost drop. And these Lings are worthless, so Agile finds himself in a pretty bad economic position. That being said, 3rd hatch is up and can now drone freely behind this. And if there's one player who's very comfortable just being behind economically all game, but then using their units very specifically, it is going to be Agile. The question is, can he handle the Ghost harass? He's building a decent Queen count, but you really want to have creep here and out here. Like this tumor, I think would be better if it was there and then spread to here. Because this Ghost drop, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. It always wants to work the triangle. Drop here, drop here, drop here. Drop here, drop here, drop here. Like these, anywhere where there's like 3 different kind of high ground dynamics they can use, that's always going to be fantastic. And Roachhorn is now on the way for Agile as well. Ruff here. That medevac's almost out. The Ghost's gathering that energy. Orbital's up. Third and fourth gas geyser are both ready, but there's so few SCVs for Ruff, and this is always what makes me uncomfortable about Ruff styles is how slow those third command centers are in any next step. There's going to be a Liberator, which is really nice harassment. Join that up with the Ghosts. Ghosts drop up here, Libs siege on the third, that sort of thing. There is a bit of creep in the main now, so yeah, that's the sort of defense I was talking about. You do need that creep spread. Just boost in towards it. Armory's on the way as well as an engineering bay. And second and third factory go down right before he goes in. He's queuing up a few extra SCVs and the ghosts are in here. Lings engage, but a couple of Lings go down. Oh, I like this. That's real cute. You got to split your units. Oh, Agile's clumping everything up. Ooh, you can't be a baboon. You've got to split your units up. You can't be an F2 monkey. Agile. Otherwise, you're going to give them opportunities to snipe. Oh, the snipes! Gets one queen. One queen barely survives on 5 hit points. So it's a little damage on the medevac, but Ruff's done a good job with that. And as this Lib, like I said, the Lib can come around the top. Yeah, the Lib's already queued up here to siege that main base. These guys can work their way south, down towards the third even maybe. Try and pull attention in a different direction. I like the scans there. Take out those active tumors especially. Very cautious play. It's going up to 4th and 5th factory there. The ghosts. Oh, Queen's in the open. Queen's in the open. Ah, the medevac was not able to maintain the vision. Now there's a Lib up in the main base. The Ravagers, though, quickly responding. Oh, but that means they've abandoned the Queens. The Lib starts picking off drones here. Will the Ravagers be able to get the triple bile? I think they've dodged it. Have they missed it? I think they missed it. Yeah, misses the bile. Oh no, Ravager's taking damage, and every single queen got caught. I can't believe it. He got every single one. He actually just got every single last queen there. Drops down there. Finally, that Liberator goes down, but not before it does a whole bunch of damage. Is up to 11 workers killed, and most importantly, 8 queens, an Overlord, 13 Zerglings as well. Ooh, that is big damage, and Agile finds himself now with very little anti-air. There's all these drones aren't back mining yet. His natural got abandoned. Oh my god, full chaos. That's the zone that you get thrown in when you're playing against Ruff. He's going double attack upgrade. Oh my god, Agile's such a fucking weirdo. Carapace is the most important. Oh, I guess he knows he's playing mech. Never mind. I was like, it's so important. You get Carapace first Terran. It's like, okay, I guess he knows he's playing mech. It's just so weird that he assumes that if it was someone else. But against Ruff, you know. Ooh, that's getting weak. Okay, he's got to be careful. He might have to go home and repair. He's in danger of losing this now. He's got to be very careful. Well done, well done. 5 factories, 3 tech labs, 4 tech labs, 1 reactor, starport there, a few tanks building, blue flame +1. Yeah, Ruff's follow-up economically is incredibly slow. So doing all that damage, he finds himself in a relatively even game, I feel. Oh, snipes 2 Ravagers, Agile. He's messing up. You've really just got to A-move, and your Zerglings will take him out, man. You cannot be worried about losing Zerglings to Ghosts. You just got to, it's just the tax you pay, but you don't want to let him land snipes on Ravagers and Queens. That's a nightmare. Ling comes around, sees there's no third base. That's important. That tells Agile he's not in too bad a spot. He's on 55 drones, 57 drones versus just 45 SCVs. Oh my god, more Ravagers. Agile once again caught not looking. There's a problem. You can't have Overlords out here, or that's free kills as well. These Ghosts, dude, the value. Look at the units lost tab. 10 times. 10 times more efficient. 10 times. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Here comes the Hellbat tank push. It's just, I mean, Ravagers will wreck this. If you get Banelings, they can clear the Hellbats as well, but you need more Ravagers more than anything right now, and Agile's floating a ton of money. He's got some lava, but he's not spending it. You can tell he's kind of panicking right now. He doesn't know about this push at all. He has no idea. He's got no map vision. The push arrives at his doorstep, and that means, oh, once again, he's in big trouble. One queen gets caught, another one almost goes down immediately. Those tanks are going to be able to siege in a nice position. Oh, Ruff just shoves. What a firm shove into that base. He knows he's caught him off guard. That's a dead third base. Agile getting knocked back to 2 bases, making mass slow Baneling right now. Slow Banes aren't going to cut it. They would have been okay at slowing this down on the map, but once they're sieged up, they're not going to be useful. That Liberator, an absolute mad lad, dives over the queen, says, fuck you, and does just disappear from this existence. Ooh, Baneling's going for the Hellbats. Oh, the Lings and Banes get right on those tanks, so a bit of a bad siege up there from Ruff. I think he went a bit too deep, a bit too hard, a bit too soon. Wait. Ruff hasn't even built a 3rd command center. He's all in. Oh, Ruff, what are we doing? Ruff's like all in right now. He's rallying Thors in, which are good units, but oh, he's engaging like a crazy person. Ruff's an actual madman. Oh no, those Thors, they're trying to get up. One of them stuck behind the other. A snipe on the Ravager goes down though. Oh man, I think he's gonna get held. And this lets Agile back into the game because he hasn't started the third base behind this. I thought killing the third was enough, but you can tell Ruff here he's got his dick in hand and he says this needs to find the money right now, right here. And you're like, really? Rallying Thors. He does take out the Ravagers. Oh, he's gonna kill quite a few drones as well. Oh, that's kind of sick. He actually takes out quite a lot of drones. That Thor there gets to 9 kills before it goes down. He's getting ready to go again, but I think Ruff needs to put it back in his pants. He starts a third command center now. This is like it, man. Florencio is like 1 base for 17 minutes and then takes 6 bases. Printf is 1 base, never expand. I will long distance mine my entire natural out before I expand. Ruff is 2 base or die trying sometimes as well. It's kind of funny to see these different weird players and how they line up. All those tank shots were massive. There's no roach speed. There's no roach speed and no Ravagers. Oh, Agile engaging into a choke point of doom. Oh my god, roach corpses flying everywhere. Holy shit, Agile. Oh, these trades are horrendous. Horrendous trades. I mean, obviously it's caught up from being 10 times behind from before, but the tail end of the fights are good for Agile. The start of them seems to be consistently terrible. Now, the fact that Ruff's still rallying Mass +1 Thor here is straight up ridiculous. The Hellion run by I like, but it's only going to get 1 or 2 drones. Good micro. Ooh, he gets a few. 3 or 4 there. No, he's not going to kill the third. There's no way. Okay, he's not. Turns to fight the... Why are you still rallying Thors across the map? There is no more ridiculous way than trying to overwhelm roaches than rallying Thors across the map. He finally turns around and says, okay, I guess I'll wait. Keeps building medevac. So I think he wants to do Thor harass. He's going to float his third command center up. His main's got to be mined out, man. His main's almost gone. And Swarmos are building, which are a very efficient unit for Agile. Bad versus Hellions, great versus Thors and tanks. It's going to come down to how these players can combo that. +2 range is on the way. Agile's worker count very weak. He desperately needs to be taking a 4th and a 5th hatch. But as I said, Agile's the kind of guy who does not like building hatcheries. I think, honestly, in this game, you kind of have to be taking 4th, take a 5th. Even if you don't drone them immediately, I think you've kind of got to do that. Agile's also very blind on the map. You'll notice he doesn't have any Ling spotters or anything like that. So he's in a bit of a weird position right now where he clearly feels like he's got to stay low economy Swarm Host Roach Ling. That's not going to cut the mustard if Ruff gets this third base fully mining. And you can see he's gonna siege up over here. He's got his Hellbats morphing. Plenty of Thors out. He starts +2 vehicle weapons. Agile goes for a scouting foray across the map. Absolutely no map vision though, so he doesn't know about these Hellions. He's got no units at home. All of his units are forward. He's only building Swarmos. He's only got Queens. Those Hellions might just kill his entire economy. Remember, he hasn't been building that 4th base. He's just taking gases on his 3rd. No 4th, no 5th. He doesn't have the production recapabilities or the drone count to absorb any damage. He's just standing out on the map. Isn't that bizarre? These Hellions over here dive in. He's going to get punished in a big way. And this is why you've got to have map vision as a Zerg player. Oh, it's a lot of drones going down. The Locusts actually defend quite well. So good positioning there, but up to a total of 37 workers killed. Now Agile's going to try and bust through. Can he get a tank? No. Ruff defends. No tank goes down there. And 3 starports are on the way. Agile very focused on the ground and not on a good economy. He's going to add a Hydra den. So he's going to swap the Hydras. Roachling Swarmos into Hydras. This is a very weird play from Agile. Zerglings are really good for tanking these siege tank shots. They're terrible versus Blue Flame Hellbats, especially when they get +2. These Zerglings don't have armor upgrades. So those Zerglings are actually going to get 1 shot by +2 Hellbats. So Zerglings in the mix, something which Agile's going to be wanting to remove in the near future. His Swarmos count growing. His worker count's still incredibly low. As I told you, if there's a player who is very willing to sit on a low worker count and just make a big army, it's Agile. And he's got the right army to crush Ruff's ground army. It's just about, can he handle this? A lot of Tech Lab starports, no fusion core, so I think it's just going to be 4 starport Banshee. He's got Hydra Tech out. The problem is those units are very fast at moving across the map. And we've got, what, 5 Thors, 6 tanks, 7 Hellbats. It's a good army. But those Swarmhosts, free units, going to be really powerful. Because there's a planetary, I would actually prefer they be attacking the main. I think that would be way more effective. Oh, he's going to bait the Locusts. Oh, he baits the land on the Locusts. He tries to do it again, but now they have a move command. Most of them get shot down before they even land. Oh, man. Damages a Hellbat, a Thor, and a turret. Not an effective wave at all. Agile. Man, if he was able to get down here and throw in the main, I think he could destroy the production and spot the Banshees at the same time. The problem is, Hyperflight Rotors cloaking Banshees being built 4 at a time. And if you get caught off creep with your Swarmers, you're going to get destroyed. So Agile here still just chilling on 46 workers is like, yeah, that's fine. We're going to make Mass Ravager, Bane, Ling, Hydra. This is what I call the NA composition. It's when someone makes Ling, Bane, but they also make Roach, Hydra. Basically, it's like a real random-ass hodgepodge of units, which you usually see bad players use, so I'm surprised Agile is doing it because he's much high. Usually you see it on the very bottom end of GM and like around mid-masters a lot. High masters as well a little bit, but Agile bringing it out. Let's see how he uses it, man. He's not making Hydras yet. And Ravager Bane, Swarmers, totally legit way to play against mech. Just normally you do it off 100 drones, not 46. I'm like, how is he going to make this? Oh, look at that. He sees him come forward with the sensor tower. Dude, that's so sick. He just baits half the Locust Wave to land. Okay, what's he going to get? Nice on Siege. He damages 2 tanks again. SCV's repair. Ruff doesn't give a shit, man. Mass Ravager being made. Most Zerg players would be very antsy about their economy right now. Agile's just sitting there nodding his head saying, yep, working as intended. And if there is one man who basically resembles a snake waiting in the grass more than any other, it's Agile. Like, he will just make a huge army and he'll wait for you to move out and then he'll pounce and crush. So I worry for Ruff. Oh, the Banshees! They find the Swarmers. He doesn't quite have enough. He's 1 Banshee short of being able to one-shot them, but not bad anyway. Look at that. Oh my God, he is wrecking. Absolutely wrecking the Swarmers count. The Queens come forward. I think he could kill the Queens. Honestly, he loses 1 Banshee before he really starts to fight them. Nice transfuses and the Spore as well. Good D by Agile here. The transfuses and the Spore, the Overseers. Piles his own Swarmers accidentally, but losing another Queen. And Ruff getting very aggressive here. Ooh, he takes out a lot of those Queens, man. No Hydra's building yet. This is getting dangerous. This is getting dangerous for Agile, dude. Okay, does take out quite a few of those Banshees. In the end, 4 Banshees go down. 21 Queens have died in this game so far. 21! What the fudge? The Banshees are going to start to push back the creep. This 4th is here now for Ruff. He's got a sick little Banshee squad running around, pushing back the map control. I think he's a little low on scans, but oh, those Queens come too far forward. They do take out 2 Banshees. Not the worst trade for 3 Queens. And as the Hydras come out, I think that's what's going to really get on top. There's no muscular augments, though, so these Hydras are not going to be very fast off creep. On creep, they're still pretty mobile, though. Yeah, Banshees just picking off what they can, grabbing a few Ravages, a few units here and there. And Ruff's army's getting very scary. The problem now is Agile just lost his renewability, those Swarm Hosts. The Banshees have spotted this giant army, and Ruff's like, yeah, I don't really want to attack into Mass Ravager Bane and just get, like, ambushed. Let's be really methodical. Probe ahead with the Banshees, have the Siege Tanks, the Thors. Good Hellbat count, 17 Hellbats. As long as they don't get hit by the Banelings, they'll be fine. Wait, what the fuck? What the hell, Ruff? What the hell? He just keeps running. Why didn't he siege on the high ground? Ruff, he kind of wants to do a base trade, I guess. But he loses his 5th base. All the SCVs there just went down. 12 workers. Oh, no, he doesn't even raise his wall. Oh, Ruff's dead. Ruff's dead? He just got caught, man. He just got caught with his pants down. Agile's going to be able to get in here and base trade him. Now, that planetary will put up a fight. I mean, Ruff obviously has a big army, and he can, I guess, float some buildings away, but that's unfortunate, dude. If he just got a few tanks behind this wall, he could have killed a lot of this stuff. Imagine if he bought time for those units to pop out. He's trying to build Widow Mines, one of the most efficient units here, but the Ling Bane doing well on them, and that's really rough. Accident. I swear that was an accident. It's very rough. He's trying to rebuild his Hydra Den, building as many Hydras and Overseers as he can. Of course, Agile realizing this is going to come down to Hydras up against the Banshees. And there are 2/2/2 upgrades for the Zerg. The Planetary making a good account of itself. It's killing a lot of these units, dude. Takes out a few Ravages. Damaging some Hydras as well. Oh my god. Does finally get piled down, but not before taking a good fight. We've got some spores building here down in that area. Not that many minerals left, but buildings being forced to lift. Another planetary here is going to go down. It would love to take out a Hydra or two. It takes out two Ravagers and a Hydralisk. Not that important. Banshees are looking for buildings. Now that's the problem. These Banshees are so hard for you to deal with. No Vipers were ever made or anything like that. There's only 4 Swarm Hosts. And Zerg has been revealed. Now, he can afford to rebuild a hatch and get back to mining. So Agile really needs to do that because then he's ahead in the base trade scenario. If he can just secure a base, he's going to mine a lot more. Meanwhile, Ling's cleaning up everything. I mean, Ruff is so supply blocked, they'll never be able to make it work. Drone massacre. He's not watching. He wants to jump on the army because he sees they're on siege. He loses all of his swarm hosts and almost all of his drones. Oh, no. That's so bad, man. That's so bad. Look at this. Ruff's going to man mode. I don't even know if he's going to siege up. Oh, he sieges his tanks there. Oh, my God. Look at this. The Banshees come in from behind. That's maybe not the best fight for them, but as the other units come in, if you just retreat, the Banshees kill a lot. Some of the spores uproot. Some of the drones run off to the left, but a lot of them have gone down now. We've got all these floating buildings down here looking good. Oh, dude, if only he could drop some mules and repair. Those Banshees are so weak. Oh, big Biles. Yeah, he's only got a few Ravagers, unfortunately, though he lost. He had, like, so many more Ravagers, but so many died to the planetaries. The spores are in trouble. Dude, are those his last buildings? He's building a hatchery just to the north of this, but it's way too close. It's way too close. Agile doesn't have anything he can use to fight into this. Every time he goes in tank range, it's a great fight for Ruff. And Ruff here cornering Agile in this game. And Agile trying to make it work, but those tanks are sieged, even with the creep vision. That goes down. All he's got is these 2 spores. Those are his last structures right now. Banshee's going to defend the base. This little ball of Ravagers and Hydras, dude, there is not much left. That's it. He's going to try and stand his ground and drop a few Biles, pick off the Hellbats and SCVs. His Overseers are going down, though. Ling's come in from behind. A pretty sexy flank, in fact. That was a very nice Ling flank. Great positioning. This is about as good of a fight as Agile could possibly have taken. I told you guys, a master of engagements, but not good enough there after just getting absolutely fudged. I remember that very first Ghost walked across, got 2 queen kills, and then he kept pushing and he got 24 queen kills in total, 74 drones, 16 swarm hosts entirely killed by Banshees, 23 Ravagers, 36 Roaches, 16 Banelings, 30 Hydras. The units lost since Ruff did end up losing all of his bases and stuff, it actually looks pretty close. Obviously just a few thousand minerals worse for the Zerg. That's also, remember, because Agile sat on 46 to 48 drones for like 7 minutes straight waiting for Ruff to walk out so he could ambush him, and Ruff never gave him that opportunity. So the Banshee is a big genius maneuver there, I think, and definitely looked fantastic. 74 drones killed, only 55 SCVs, 334 Zerg to 146 Terran units. And Ruff once again showing that apparently opening up with 4 ghosts and a medevac is a totally legit standard build order. GG, well played, mate. Thank you very much for sending your replay. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.